Hello, welcome back Halftime TV viewers and subscribers. Naranda Brown here, your host, and today again we'll be talking about the Puerto Rican Classic, which comes up a little bit later on. I think it will kick off just about 6 o'clock Eastern Central Time, so turn your notification on for that one if you're interested in watching it. Before I go any further, let me say shout out to the sponsors: Quick Link Shipping, RS Sports Store, CSA Shop. You've been with us since day one. You continue to support us. And to all the subscribers of Halftime TV, continue leaving those comments in the comment section. Continue smashing the like button and continue telling a friend to tell a friend. All right, so let's get to today's program. We'll be talking about Hansle Parchment up against Omar Mcleod. And this is one of the blockbuster races coming up later on today in the Puerto Rican Classic. We all know the Diamond League will kick off, well, tomorrow, the 13th of May. Number of top names there as well. Stephanie McPherson from Jamaica. But today is not the show to talk about that. In the 200 meters as well, before I get back to the topic at hand, in the 200 meters, I must say Andre De Grassi, Fred Curley, as well as Noah Lyles. That will be a big one over in Doha. So again, the Diamond League in Doha, it kicks off tomorrow, May 13. If you're interested in watching it, there are a number of different avenues. YouTube will be one of those as well. All right, so again, Hansle Parchment up against Omar Mcleod. Tall versus short, witty versus reserved. How do I put the rest of it? I'll just leave it at that for now. Hansle Parchment basically dethroned Omar Mcleod in the 110 meter hurdles leading up to the national trials prior to the Olympics. Omar Mcleod, he came up with a number of excuses. Well, this was after the trials. Came up with a number of excuses as to why, and it didn't feel as if he was fairly treated, considering he was at the time the reigning Olympic champion, and we could sympathize with the angle from which he was coming. However, all things being considered, you still have to go out there and to execute, because like everyone else, you still have to make the team in order to earn your place to go to the Olympics. Anyway, he didn't make the team to the Olympic Games. Hansle Parchment replaced him. Hansle Parchment went to the Olympic Games and secured gold, ultimately justifying the decision to leave out Omar Mcleod. And again, folks, we need to be reminded, Omar Mcleod did not finish in qualifying places for the Olympic team. So it's not a case where he finished second and they decide, okay, we're not going to take him. He didn't finish in any of the qualification places, and having said that, it would have been unfair for the team, well, the J3A, to remove someone who worked so hard to finish in those places and then put in Omar Mcleod, and then that person not given the opportunity to go and compete. So Ronald Levy, he went to the Olympics as well. He secured a medal. I think he got bronze at the Olympic Games. So hats off to both the Jamaican men who went to the Olympics and competed in the 110 meter hurdles. But the gold medalist, Hansle Parchment, at one point during the Olympic Games, he even got lost, and a good Samaritan got him back to the Olympic Village, and he ended up competing, and he ended up securing gold, which we love to see. We love to see it. We love to see it. Gold is the medal that Jamaicans love to see, especially when it comes down to track and field. All right, so as I said, Omar Mcleod, he felt hard done by this, and he did a number of press conferences during and after the Olympic Games, venting his frustration and his disapproval of how the J3 went about doing their business. And sitting back and observing the bigger picture, I thought to myself, it is what it is. It is what it is. They made a decision based on performance, because athletics is performance based. So if you're not performing, it's not a case where we're going to say, okay, 2 or 3 years ago you were extremely good, so we're just going to put you in there. No, you still have to perform. You still have to earn your place. And yeah, he didn't earn his place, and that's the background coming into this race. So I know Omar Mcleod will have something to prove going up against Hansle Parchment. He's still the national record holder, 12.90 over 110 meters. Hansle Parchment, his personal best is 12.94 seconds over 110 meters. So again, both men can go extremely fast. They have different styles. Obviously, Hansle Parchment is 6 feet 5 inches tall. Omar Mcleod is just 1.8 meters. So varying height and everything, so they have to take different approaches when it comes down to hurdling techniques and that sort of thing. So I'm expecting a big race. I'm expecting a statement piece from Omar Mcleod, and for whatever reason the Jamaicans, they're still not treating him the way they've treated previous Olympic champions, and I can't put my finger on it. But I'm throwing out the question out there to you, the viewers and the subscribers. Let us know, why do you think Omar Mcleod is not being given the credit he deserves as a former Olympic champion, 110 meter, national record holder for the hurdles? Let us know. And probably it's the hurdles, because I still don't see Hansle Parchment as the type of person who's been getting a whole lot of spotlight or a whole lot of clout from his Olympic gold. But again, Hansle Parchment is not the type of person to basically front up in the spotlight. And as I said, Omar Mcleod would be the person who wants all the glory, whereas Hansle Parchment would be a little bit more on the reserve side. He's a little bit more, he'd be grateful and appreciative more than anything else, because of the number of injuries he's been through, because of his journey and all of that. And everyone has a background story. I can't judge an individual based on how they treat various situations, because there are background stories that lead to these behaviors and to how they carry themselves in the public realm. So again, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Why is it that Omar Mcleod is not being given the credit he deserves? He's a national record holder, reigning national record holder over 110 meter hurdles. He's a former Olympic champion. But yet he still feels as if he's not being shown enough love then, for lack of a better term. Let us know what you think. But again, to the race later on today, Hansle Parchment up against Omar Mcleod, 12.90 seconds up against 12.94 seconds. Personal best for both of these men. And it will be a big race. It will be a fascinating race. And I'm expecting some blistering sprinters on show later on. I know Omar Mcleod, as I said before, he will have a point to prove. Hansle Parchment, he will want to justify his current post as the reigning Olympic 110 meter champion. But still early days yet. As I said, the season is still young. We have the World Championship later on this year, and it's a good outing for both gentlemen. We'll get the opportunity to see where they're at, and regardless of the result of this race, and I know they'll want the bragging rights from this race. Whatever you may say, it's early. Regardless, they want the bragging rights. But whoever loses this race shouldn't feel hard done, because it's still early days yet, and there's still time before the World Championship to get to your best form. So again, I think Hansle Parchment will win this one. I'm expecting probably 12.97 seconds for Hansle Parchment. But again, that's my view. Let me know what you guys think. Who do you think will win? Omar Mcleod, obviously the faster of the two men. But Hansle Parchment, he is the reigning Olympic champion, and as such, I'm backing the reigning Olympic champion. Let me know who you guys think will take this one. Omar Mcleod versus Hansle Parchment, former Olympic champion versus reigning Olympic champion. Tall versus short, arrogant versus witty, arrogant versus reserved, sorry. Yeah, let me know. I'm curious to hear what you, the viewers, have to say. And remember, like, share, subscribe. Naranda Brown here from HalftimeTV, bringing you another fantastic episode and saying peace out until next time.